Welcome to Emirates HQ Pulse. Dive into the heart of Arsenal FC with us as we bring you the latest news.
All right, so we're back for another deep dive, and let's just jump right in, shall we? Arsenal, man, big week coming up.
Yeah.
Big week.
Yeah.
Newcastle twice. Carabao Cup semifinal, second leg.
Right.
They're down 2-0.
Yep.
Tough ask.
Yeah.
And then right back at it again.
Absolutely, yeah. Massive week for Arteta.
So we've got a couple of interesting training reports to dig into. I mean, obviously everyone's focused on how they're going to approach Newcastle, what kind of changes they're going to make. But one thing that really stood out to me, and I'm curious to get your take on it, is that there have been some academy players
Oh, interesting.
training with the first team. So, is that just standard practice? Are they just trying to give these young guys a bit of experience, a taste? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or could it be something more?
Right.
Could Arteta be sending us a message, maybe hinting at his plans?
Ooh, I like that. Little cryptic message from Arteta. I think it's more than just, giving the youngsters a run around with the big boys. Let's look at it, right? There's this 19-year-old Bradley Ibrahim doing really well in the academy. Now, he's primarily a center back, and when you think about it, that's kind of interesting because Ben White, the first choice center back,
Right, yeah.
he's been a bit of a question mark, hasn't he?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he played the full 90 against Liverpool,
Yeah,
and then, poof, vanished for the Preston game.
exactly.
So is he carrying a knock? We haven't really heard anything official.
Yeah, it's all very hush-hush, isn't it? So maybe Arteta's thinking, all right, gotta prepare for the worst. Enter Bradley Ibrahim.
Right.
The guy's got all the attributes. Calm under pressure, reads the game well, strong in the tackle, everything you need, especially against a team like Newcastle that loves to press high and force mistakes.
Okay, so he's like an insurance policy at center back. But you mentioned he's versatile.
Oh, yeah.
So where else can he play?
He can slot into that defensive midfield role as well.
Hold on to that thought, because there's another little point.
Okay.
Partey, our usual anchor in the midfield, Mr. Reliable.
Yeah.
He's been spotted training.
Whoa, hold on. Right back. Wow. Okay. That's a new one.
That's Arteta for you.
Yeah.
Always thinking outside the box.
Right, but what's the logic there? I mean, Partey is a world-class midfielder.
Exactly, and that's what makes it so brilliant. Think about it. Newcastle, they've got some dangerous wingers. St. Maximin, Almiron, guys that can really hurt you.
Yeah.
So Arteta might be thinking, let me shore up that right side. Give Partey the responsibility to lock down those wingers. He's got the pace, the strength, the intelligence to do it. Plus, he can still contribute to the attack with his passing range from that deeper position.
Okay, so he's basically creating a hybrid player.
Exactly.
A defensive powerhouse who can also launch attacks.
It's a risky move, no doubt.
Yeah.
But high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
High reward, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, if it works, it could be a game changer. And from what I'm seeing in these reports, the whole squad, they seem to be really buying into Arteta's vision. There's this feeling of, I don't know, determination and unity.
Oh, God.
Coming through.
They're buzzing, aren't they? I mean, you can't underestimate the effect of that 5-1 demolition of Manchester City.
Right.
That was a statement win. It showed they can go toe-to-toe with the best and they can win convincingly.
Yeah.
So that confidence, that momentum, it's definitely there. But the big question is, can they translate that into a result against Newcastle? Can they overcome that 2-goal deficit in the Carabao Cup? And just as importantly, can they keep their Premier League title hopes alive?
Yeah, I mean, it's a massive week. 2 huge games against the same opponent.
Exactly. And what's interesting to me is that Arteta's clearly thinking about both games, right? He's not just throwing everything at the Carabao Cup. He's trying to find solutions that will work in the long term in the Premier League as well.
Yeah, so he's not sacrificing one competition for
Like
the
shooting.
other. He's trying to find that balance.
That balance, yeah. And that's what makes these matches so fascinating. It's a test of his tactical flexibility, his ability to adapt to different challenges.
Yeah, and you know what? It'll be really interesting to see if he sticks with these experimental formations, these new ideas in the Premier League as well.
Right.
Or if he goes back to, a more familiar setup once the Carabao Cup is settled.
Yeah, that's the big question, isn't it?
It is. Something to think about as we wait for these games to kick off.
Absolutely. Should be a cracker.
Can't wait.
Me neither.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this deep dive. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.
Cheers.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting updates.